Go.
Contestant number 1. Say you picked me up on a date. Where would we go?
I remember that show. It was a good one.
Hello.
Hello, is this Andrew?
Speaking.
Andrew, how are you? This is Paul, Outsider Tacklebox radio show and podcast. I got my good buddy Tommy with me. Say hi, Tommy.
Hey, what's going on, Andrew? How you doing, bud?
I'm doing good.
Good.
Well, welcome to the show, Andrew. Thanks for sending in that giant fish photo. We're bringing happiness to the world through the joys of fishing. That's what we do here on our Fish Story podcast. And we want to hear about where you caught that fish, if you want to tell people the location or just make it up, the bait you were using, and the size if you were able to measure it. Or we could just use vocabulary that only me and Tommy have, and we could just say, that's huge.
Yeah, we have a very small vocabulary, so we're just
big,
like,
huge, giant, lunker. That's it.
Yeah,
as far as we
say,
go.
that's a huge fish. That is a very big fish. Oh man. So anyway, go for it, Andrew.
I was fishing up on Rice Lake here in Canada, Ontario.
Okay.
Went out to do some walleye fishing, and we're trolling, and I thought it was a snag I hit on a weed, and I was always taught to always set the hook, and so I did, and next thing I had a fight on my hand.
Nice.
That looks
And
like it was a pretty big fight.
Yeah, there's video of it on YouTube as well with it.
Is it on your YouTube?
Yes, it's Andrew Colson 24.
Nice.
Andrew Colson 24. We'll check it out.
Yeah, and videos up on there. It's called My First Muskie Ever.
Tommy's writing it down because he has zero memory. He's got memory like a goldfish, 2 seconds.
Yeah, I do. That's no lie. I can barely remember my name half the time.
But he's not allowed to have pens, and he has 2 pens. But
one's far away. I can't have that one. I gotta throw that one.
He likes to make too much noise.
I have a bad habit of clicking pens while people are talking.
The whole podcast radio show one time, it's him clicking. We had to edit that out.
Oh wow.
Yeah. He's got a affinity for clicking.
It's a nervous twitch, really. So anyway, so you ended up bringing up that fish. What kind of fish is that one?
That's a muskie.
I was gonna say it looked like a muskie, but I didn't want to say. I didn't want to sound stupid. Well, I didn't want to sound even more stupid. So.
Because it's one thing to look stupid.
Yeah.
I mean, I already looked the part.
Stupid.
Yeah, I already looked the part. I don't want somebody to look at me and go, "No, he looks just like how he sounds." Like just.
Well, for people that we meet, like this is how we talk on the show. Is like that. This is us in real life.
True. It may get a little bit more vulgar in real life, but that's just us.
Like, there's no even though we might be a little bit smarter than we seem, this is just our ordinary.
There's no filter here. We're just dumb.
We can't change it. We stay in character.
Yeah.
Let's get back to his fish story because we kind of interrupted it with us. How dare we start talking about us?
How long ago
on
was
his podcast?
I know. How long ago, Andrew, was it that you caught this fish?
This was last November.
Oh, okay. So right before it started getting too cold.
Right before December, Tommy.
Right before December came.
Okay.
So we're out trolling. And I was using, I think it's called a rap shad.
Okay.
It looks like a baby largemouth bass.
Oh, okay.
So I was using one of those, and it hit a weed that I thought, and I set the hook, and next thing I had the fight on my hand.
Mm-hmm.
Then closer, getting it to the boat closer, the guy I was fishing with is one of my buddies' who owns the cottage I went up to.
Yeah.
And he noticed it. He's like, we need a bigger net. We didn't bring a big net out on the boat with us. And got it in, and I couldn't believe what I got. It was my first muskie ever.
That is
And
awesome.
just on the size of it, too.
I was gonna say that thing
Congratulations.
looks pretty huge. I mean, that thing is big.
I'm pretty much
Yeah.
the length of it is shoulder to shoulder. It's just like maybe two of you.
Did you get a chance
Yeah.
to weigh it?
No, we didn't have a scale with us.
So if you had to estimate, and I know I'm just going to use an angler's estimate, which means you're going to pack on about 5 pounds.
Let's guess.
Let's
I'm guessing that thing is at least 25, 30 pounds.
Yeah, somewhere around there.
I was gonna say 20-25, but yeah.
Yeah, somewhere around 25 to 30 pounds.
See, you were closer. So there you go.
Yeah.
There you go. I'll give you that one. Bravo, Paul. Yay!
Well, I read his blog.
Yeah, it
Oh.
was a great fight.
So you're a
though,
cheater. Anyway, you cheating over here. I'm trying to make an actual guess, and he's like, I read the blog. Ha ha ha.
Well,
I know what he wrote. Ha ha ha.
I get to read all the fish stories before we talk
I
about
do
them,
too.
which
I
is
can.
wonderful.
I have the option.
You
I
just don't.
I don't.
You don't.
Because you know what? When they tell me,
Yeah.
I want to get that actual surprise.
Well,
Like, I
here's
want to-
listen to this, Andrew. This is a funny story. So I take care of most of the blogs and the fish stories, and I sometimes ask Tommy if he could take a look at a fish story here and there, and he says, "Oh, I don't really look at the social media stuff," which I know he doesn't. That's true, but the one time somebody sent us in a photo, and it was a girl who sent us. It's kind of a weird situation, but she sent us a photo of her like in a swimsuit, and it's the only ever when you sometimes if you open a picture you can't see it again on Instagram. It was the only picture Tommy has ever clicked on, and I couldn't open it. She sent us a message saying, "Hey, I sent you a photo," and I was like, "I can't see it."
It was a great
because
catch.
Somebody already opened it and I can't see it. So if you want to send it in again or send it to our email,
It was a great catch. It caught
Instagram
my
only allows you to
attention.
open it up once. And I was like, you know what? Often people say, I don't have time, I can't help you, Paul. Like, just do it whenever you get a moment to do it yourself. And I was like, okay, which one of you guys went in Instagram and opened up that photo?
There's 3 others that had the access.
There's
to
3
do
other
it.
people who have access to it. And I'm like, you guys never help me, but all of a sudden, this person sends us a photo and you guys are looking at it.
And everybody pointed at me too. They're like, Tom did it, and I'm like, oh darn it, they caught me.
All right, back
I've
to
been-
Andrew
I've
because
been busted.
that's a giant fish. He used a small mouth bass bait, baby small
Look.
mouth bass bait.
baby bass.
Yeah,
It's hard to say if you're saying it fast.
It's hard to say for you at all.
yeah.
First muskie, 25, 30 to 30 pounds. Just
That's
a
awesome.
giant. Didn't have a big enough net. I love the fish. It's the fish story. I was there with you the entire time. Great
Oh, wow.
story. Please continue to send us in any photos and
Yeah.
come back on the
Yeah.
radio show and podcast anytime. I know
Definitely.
you have more photos to share because everybody does.
Yeah, or you can even go onto our website, the company website of outsidertacklebox.com, and you can actually submit your blog, a written blog there, which is connected to the Daily Reel, which is an
Daily
app.
Reel, which is our digital publication
Yeah,
that we
it's a
partnered
digital
with.
publication.
Not all of our fish stories
But
get
some of
posted
them
there.
get up
Some
there,
of them they do.
and
you know,
they might put yours up there too, which is like I said, it goes on the app and it's worldwide, so people check it out. Not just here in the States, not just in Canada, but all over the world. And us being who we are, our outsider tackle boxes, our subscription boxes go to. They go to Canada. They go to Germany. They go to.
we have a distributor in Germany.
Yeah.
And we have
They go all. Well, what I'm
we
saying
ship
is
it
they go
all over,
they go
mostly
crazy.
nationwide. Yeah, but our listener
But the listener base is
for
worldwide.
the podcast is worldwide. Yeah, we just took a look at where our podcast yesterday. Tommy doesn't really pay attention, but I do go over the numbers with
I'm
him.
big in the Philippines, bro.
Yeah, we do.
There you go.
We had our first fish story in German.
Yeah. Yes, we did.
I had
Oh wow.
Yeah. I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's really cool. So, I mean, just keep submitting stories and blogs and everything. Definitely check out the website. And yeah.
I believe Andrew is our first Canadian fish
He
story.
is. He is. So Andrew, you have just
wow.
made
Outside of
history.
History. Yes.
History. I had to make it sound
It's
more
always
dramatic.
good to be part of history.
Yeah, there
Yes.
you go. See, when I go, I'm just gonna be history. So more of a legend, really.
You should see Tommy's face, Andrew. Like when he
I get
he
so
says
excited
something
when it-
funny,
yeah.
and he gets excited before it comes out. I don't know how long he was sitting on that joke,
Not very long, actually.
but he was
Not
like,
very
"I'm
long.
gonna make a funny," and
I'm gonna try. And make it
and
funny.
he gets so excited
So,
before that happens.
but yeah, definitely. We had a great time talking with you, and
If we
enjoying the
ever
story.
get enough money to go to Canada, we're going to.
Yeah, I would love.
We're
to
going to
go.
contact Andrew because he's our first caller
Yeah,
ever.
I would love
from
to.
Canada,
I would love to fish with Andrew.
and we're going to go see where he fishes.
Yeah, I would. I've never. Fished
I don't know
Canada.
that boat that you're on will carry me and Tommy.
I know for a fact it won't carry me.
No, but I do have a bigger one.
Okay.
Fair enough. I just need floaties to put on my arm, so just in case I fall overboard, I'll just put my little floaties
It
on.
would be great for the show.
I'm
Tommy,
pretty buoyant,
If you
so.
fall over.
All right, Andrew. It's been a great time talking to you. Please keep submitting the fish stories and the blogs. We look forward to talking with you again and having you back on the show. Just stay tuned because we're gonna be posting the video up on YouTube, and we're gonna post the podcast onto all of our outlets on radio
The
outlets.
interweb.
The interweb. Well, I blanked. See, I blanked. I tried to take that, and I totally
Tommy's
failed.
looking at me.
I'm looking at him
he's
like,
trying-
what,
it's
what am I
it's
saying?
like, please help. Look, which is great.
But I do know we're on iHeartRadio and iTunes.
You
and
can't
Spotify.
just start talking
and
things that you remember.
Yeah, whatever.
Okay. Well, no, thank you. Today's episode is brought to you by Zero Baits. They're a sponsor of today's show.
Yep,
they have soft plastics for every species of fish.
Yes, they do. And they're going to be going out into
They have trout
April's
stuff, bass
boxes.
stuff. They're going out in boxes next month, and along with their sticker.
Yeah.
And so weekly bids, those end tomorrow.
Yep.
And
Does
we have
any-
free giveaways every
Yeah.
week after the podcast and a monthly giveaway.
Yep. And today's the monthly giveaway, so we're going to be doing that, right?
Yeah, you said that.
I said it again. I
right.
said it once. I'll say it again.
Really enjoyed the fish story, Andrew. We're going to post up the story, the written blog, too. We appreciate you doing that. And from all of us here at Outsider Tacklebox Radio Show, fish more.
Tight lines, buddy.
Tight lines.
Have a great
and
Saturday.
Let's keep in touch.
Thank you.
Take
Thanks,
care,
Andrew.
bud. Bye.
Take care.
Take care. Bye.